In a week which has seen England go back into full lockdown, joining the rest of the United Kingdom, and the pandemic hitting hard in many parts of the world, with some notable exceptions, but I won't go there. That may get me ranting. How are you doing? If you're grieving or recuperating, I really hope that you are getting all the love and support around you, and you're getting the strength and the well wishes for a very full recovery. This is a hard time. This is a huge challenge. And whether you're trying to juggle yet again your work with the children homeschooling and all the interruptions to your day that entails, that's why I'm now outside recording this, or if you're trying to keep finding solutions to care for your family and loved ones who live far away, or maybe you're trying to just work out how to keep your business afloat or that long distance relationship alive. All of this is asking you to dig deep into your reserves of tolerance and resilience like never before. But you know what? You can do this. It might be messy and chaotic, and it might be far from how you want to be living your life, being the parent you want to be or delivering the work you want, but you will make it through, and we'll be able to work out what to do with what we've got then. Now, I've recently just asked the women's sustainability community for their top tips on what they've been finding really helpful to get them through these past months. And one little tool I've found really helpful is reflecting on where I am, directing my focus. When there's so much we can't control, it's good to know that our focus, where and what we're paying attention to, well, this is something we most certainly do have control over. So you might already be aware of the circle model. That's the circles of control, influence and concern. But if not, let me just run through that with you here. Your circle of control is, you've guessed, all those things you actually do have control over. So that's the things you choose to do or not to do, what you choose to read, what you choose to say. It's your mindset, it's your attitude. And that word choose is vital here. The more mindful we are over the choices we are making in the present moment, the more able we are to draw our attention back to the things that fall into this and the next circle. Now that next circle is in fact your circle of influence. So these are all the things, the people, the situations, the environments, the activities that you can exert some influence to varying degrees over. You don't have full control, but through your actions, your words, and your way of being, you can influence the outcome. Then there's your circle of concern. Note, this is fully outside of your circles of influence or control. So this is everything you can find yourself paying attention to, that you're concerned about, but over which you have not one little bit of influence or control. American politics, Brexit, COVID levels in my neighbourhood. There are lots of aspects around the climate and ecological emergencies that we're living through that I've realised I can't influence. There's also those things that I might like to have influence over, but on a deeper reflection, I realise I don't. So for all of us to ride out these months of change, the uncertainty, the challenge, checking in with where we are spending most of our attention and our focus can really help us. So if you've not already done this, I'd invite you to actually draw out your circles and write what falls inside each one of them and reflect on now where you choose to focus. So that's my top tip, but what about you? What are you finding really helpful at the moment? Do share in the comments below.